Is this recording? Okay, so I'm gonna start this with a story that just happened. And I saw a flash of blue and a shoe in the number 2 and the month April, and got very concerned and stood in front of the board. And at this university we have a board that switches and tells you about different events. It's in like electronic billboard kind of, but smaller. And I stood there for 10 minutes trying to figure out if I saw what I thought I saw. And I'm gonna say it's not what I thought I saw. It was just it was a completely different running thing. It was for completely different, and it was just a complete coincidence that it looked so similar to the thing that autistics revile. And the thing that a lot of autistic people revile is Autism Speaks. If you're wondering what the problem is with Autism Speaks, autistic people consider it a hate group. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. Their funding toward actually helping autistic people actually went down from 4% to 3% within the last year or so. And I know this sounds a bit dated, but in 2009, they made a video called I Am Autism. It actually compared my neurotype as worse than cancer, AIDS, and diabetes combined, which, okay, it was in 2009, what's the big deal? But if we're going to consider the 1980s recent for good things, I think we should put that standard up for bad things as well, okay? They have the word solutions and placement of cure now, but considering that their funding is not changed, a lot of autistics have surmised that they're still doing the same things and trying to eradicate our culture, and that they just sugarcoated a word. They I think it was 2013. It could have been, give or take a couple of years. If you don't want to sound the alarm about autistic people, then don't name your radio ads "Sound the Alarm," okay? I'm not gonna go too far into this because I have a video. I have a link down below that was, and it's made by the neurodiversity activist Amy Sequenzia, and she explains this really, really well, actually, about why Autism Speaks is considered a hate group by autistic people. But it's written in essay form. It gives footnotes at the bottom. You can kind of trace what's going on there. I'm also going to give you the link to the video I mentioned. But I just sort of wanted to throw out a PSA that autistic people don't like Autism Speaks, so you should be lighting it up red instead, okay? And I'm actually sort of wearing red and doing a precursory thing because I don't know how much energy I'm gonna have the actual day of. I'm not even going to classes April 2nd because I'm so scared of how many people will be lighting it up blue and supporting a eugenicist hate group. Even if they don't know that Autism Speaks is a eugenicist hate group, it still terrifies me, okay? This is like when I was younger, I knew something bad was going on, but I didn't know what. But the last year or so, I actually managed to do some at least rudimentary research, and it's bad, okay? It's bad. If anyone knows what the Rotenberg Center is, they shock disabled people as therapy. It's basically state-sanctioned torture of disabled people. You can get shocked just for keeping your eyes closed. It's the only one in the US, and it's in Massachusetts, so thank God I don't live in Massachusetts, but I feel bad for the people who do. But Autism Speaks actually paired up with this. Which they actually partnered with the Rotenberg Center for a small amount of time. I really don't know what else to say. I just wanted to throw it out there real quick as a reminder, since Hell Week is just around the corner. I'll try to figure out a better way to talk about things like this later on, but I'll put a few things below for people to start their research, because I know I wasn't able to do it until I got to the university, and even then, I have parents who I wasn't sure if they'd allow me to do that. If that makes sense. I'm not gonna talk about my family right now. That's not the point. I'm sorry about this, but like, I'll talk to everyone later.